Here's another example. There is two equations in two variables. So I will use elimination method to solve a system. So the first step, I have to choose a variable to eliminate. But their sign is positive and positive, positive and positive, and the coefficient is 5 and 3, 2 and 7. So actually there's no difference between the choosing between x and y. So I'm gonna choose x in this question. So the second step, we have to set up the equation that x can be eliminated in these equations. So I have to find the LCM, will be 5 between 5 and 3. LCM. So 5 is prime number and 3 is prime number. So our LCM just multiply 5 times 3. So 5 times 3 will be 15. And this will be the coefficient of x. Coefficients of x. But and also when we set up the equation, x should have the different sign since they have the same sign. So because I'm gonna adding the two equations to eliminate the x. So the first, I can multiply -1 at the first equation or second equation. It doesn't really difference. It doesn't difference. So I'm gonna choose the first one to multiply -1. So our LCM is 15. So our coefficient of x should be 15. So I will multiply 3 and multiply 5. In this case, we have to modify both the two equations to get the 15 as a coefficient of x. So 5 times 3, 2 times 3, and 13 times 3, and 3 times 5, 7 times 5, 2 times 5. So 5 times 3 will be 15x plus 2 times 3 is 6y, go 3 times 13 will be 39. And the second equation, I'll multiply 5 and 5 here. So 3 times 5 will be 15x, and 5 times 7 will be 35y, and 5 times 2 will be 10. So we have to eliminate the x. So we have to set up the one equation to negative sign, because we're gonna add in two equations then to eliminate the x. So I will change the sign of the first equation. So I will multiply -1 here and -1 here. So it becomes negative, and -1 here becomes -39. And the third step, we add the equations. Will be 15, -15 plus 15x will be 0. And -6y plus 35y will be 29y. So -39 plus 10 will be -29. So to get the y by itself, I'm gonna get rid of the 29. So I'm gonna divide 29 on the both sides. So it will be cancel. So y is -1. So our answer. So we know our answer will be 1 point, x comma y, then y will be -1. So we have to find the x. So that is the step 4. We have to find the remaining variable, will be x. So I will plug in the -1 into the y in the two equations. then will be 5x plus 2, so negative 1, because our y is negative 1, it goes to here. So 2 times negative 1, go 13. Then the second equation is 3x plus 7, and our y is negative 1. Equal 2. So if I simplify this, the positive 2 times negative 1 will be negative 2. And positive 7 times negative 1 will be negative 7. So we can use the first equation or second equation to find the x. Then there's no difference. So I will just use the first equations. So I will erase the second equation. Then I will add 2 on the both sides. So it will be 5x equals to, this is cancel. This is becomes 15. And to get the x by itself, I'm gonna divide by 5 on the both sides. So cancel is 3. So our x equals to 3. So the last step is the point. The answer will be point. So our x is 3, our y is minus 1. So the answer will be 3, negative 1.